All right, the before and after pictures say it all. The amazing results are what people look like after working with Charles D'Angelo. So this is Zach Besdick before. All right, are you ready for this? Here's Zach, 75 pounds lighter. You look awesome. Have a seat, my friend. So when did your journey begin?
About, I'd say 4 months ago.
So, what was it that you were finally like, you know what, I'm done trying all these other things, I'm asking this guy for help?
You know, my wife brought him up to me. We were sitting at the kitchen table, and I was just tired of it. You know, I wouldn't even wear a seatbelt because it was uncomfortable.
That's unsafe.
Yeah, and that's no way to raise a family or, you know, set an example for your children. So it got to the place where I was uncomfortable and I needed a change.
And so you called him. Was there one thing that he said or did that really kind of clicked with you?
He gets it. So he was in that place before, and I've been to trainers, and maybe they were there too, but I don't think so. And he understood like what it's like to be in that place, to be depressed, to want a way out, and he helped me find it.
And when you look at those old pictures of you, and then you kind of look in the mirror, I mean, do you feel like a new man?
I do. I feel like a totally different person. I've had people not even recognize me. It's crazy.
Well, you do look great. Charles, I mean, you really focus on the mental aspect of all this, because that's where it starts, right?
I think you have to become uncomfortable if you want to change. So Zach had to get really associated to the cost of his current behavior. So what someone can do at home that's in his former situation or in my former situation, I once weighed 360 pounds, is recognize you're headed somewhere. The question is where. Direction determines destination. So you have to ask yourself, what's the direction you're headed? And yes, it's true. Sometimes you can be eating all the wrong things and absolutely inactive, and the doctor could say, well, you know, you're an anomaly. But that's rare. Often your habits have direct correlation to how healthy you are and how you feel. So if you'll make changes to your choices, you can change anything. It doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your history, doesn't matter your heredity, and it's simple. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this. And I make it so specific and so strategic and so easy. All real food, no lasers, no invasive procedure, no pills, no drinks. Not eating 500 calories a day. I mean, Zach, how much were you eating when you were working with me?
Enough. I wasn't hungry.
A lot of chicken.
A lot of chicken, broccoli, you know, yeah, but it's great. And as you go forward, you graduate to different things. So, you know, and I don't want to give away, you know, everything, but it's fantastic.
And you felt like it was easy.
Yes, it's right. It's made available. It's not something you have to spend all kinds of time cooking in the kitchen. It was quick. It was simple. It was made available to me really, really.
And you get it all at the grocery store. And the one thing I want to say before we go is, so many people ask all the time, if it's so easy, Charles, you help people lose 200, 300 pounds, people lose 75 pounds, then why don't more people do it?
Right.
And I always tell people, what's simple to do is also simple not to do. So it's easy to make time for exercise, but it's also easy to wake up like I did this morning, and you hear that little voice that says, oh, your bed feels so good. Just stay there. But you got to resist that little voice and get up and get your body moving.
And just get started.
Get moving. And the first step is the entire point, is if you'll take that first step, that's the thing that gets you moving in the right direction.
And Zach, you are wearing that seatbelt now, right?
I am, yes,
okay,
I am.
That's good to know. If you would like Charles's help, just go to charlesdangelo.com. You can also call 314-495-3228.